Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Something extraordinary has just happened in military aviation. Not tomorrow, not years from now. It is happening right now inside a secured facility. Engineers have completed a fighter jet engine so advanced it instantly resets the balance of air power. This is not a concept. This is not a prototype on paper. This engine exists. And once it enters the sky, nothing else will feel modern again. Today on Warzone TV, we are breaking down one of the most important aerospace developments of this decade, a propulsion system so different, it forces every major air force to ask an uncomfortable question: are our jets already obsolete? For decades, fighter aircraft were trapped by the same limb. It's more speed meant more heat, more stealth meant less power, more range meant compromises everywhere else. Engine designers used to say you could only choose two power. Stealth, efficiency, choosing all three was impossible until now. Israel's new engine does not negotiate with those limits, it ignores them. This engine delivers extreme thrust while reducing heat output. It maintains low observability while extending operational range. It shifts instantly between silent cruise and explosive acceleration for pilots. This changes everything. Imagine flying deep into hostile airspace, completely unnoticed, no radar lock, no heat trail, no warning. Then, in a fraction of a second, the aircraft surges forward with overwhelming power. Missiles lose track, pursuers fall behind. Jet vanishes again, not because it ran away, but because it was never truly seen. That combination has never existed before in a combat aircraft engine. To understand why this matters, you have to understand Israel's aviation past. Israel has always been exceptional at improving what it buys. American airframes, foreign engines, Israeli brains. They turned proven jets into battlefield dominators through avionics, weapons, and software. But the core of the aircraft, the engine, was never theirs until now. This program represents a historic shift. Israel is no longer just enhancing aircraft, it is defining them, and the heart of that definition is propulsion. While official details remain classified, specialists point to two breakthroughs: materials and airflow. Inside a jet engine, temperatures reach levels that destroy standard metals. Traditional alloys fail, structures weaken, efficiency collapses. Israeli engineers solved this by introducing advanced ceramic composites and custom metal blends. These materials survive extreme heat without deformation. They allow the engine to operate at sustained high output levels without sacrificing lifespan. More power, longer endurance, greater reliability. Materials alone are not enough. The real magic lies in airflow. Air moving through a jet engine behaves like a living thing. Turbulence steals energy, heat builds, fuel is wasted. This new engine dramatically reduces internal turbulence. Air flows cleaner, straighter, faster. That efficiency converts directly into thrust, and just as importantly into reduced heat. Which brings us to stealth. Most people think stealth comes from aircraft shape, sharp angles, internal weapons bays, but engines betray stealth faster than anything else. Air intakes reflect radar, exhaust plumes glow for infrared sensors. This engine attacks both. The intake geometry disperses radar waves instead of reflecting them. The exhaust system actively cools emissions by blending hot gases with ambient airflow before release to tracking systems. The aircraft no longer looks like a blazing target. It appears vague, unstable, easy to lose. This creates a nightmare scenario for air defense operators. Targets appear, fade, reappear somewhere else, or not at all. And this engine is not meant to live alone. All indicators suggest it will power Israel's future 6th-generation fighter, a clean sheet design built from the ground up around this propulsion system. Not a modified existing jet, not an upgrade package, a platform designed to exploit this engine's full potential. That means internal systems optimized for energy management, weapons integrated around performance envelopes, flight control software written specifically for adaptive propulsion. This is not evolution, it is replacement. So what does this aircraft enable? Picture a response alert over the sea. Jets launch without tankers. They travel far, quiet, efficient. Radar sees noise, nothing solid inside contested airspace. They gather intelligence, signals, images, electronic signatures, then a threat activates, missile systems come online, the aircraft responds instantly, acceleration without afterburner visibility, climb rates B. On expectations, autonomous drones deploy, decoys confuse, sensors, targets disappear seconds later, the jets are gone back to silence. This is not single mission type, it is every mission in one aircraft: surveillance, strike, escape. That flexibility is the real weapon for Israel. This represents a dramatic increase in deterrence surrounded by numerically larger forces. Israel has always relied on technological superiority, better training, better systems, better integration. This engine widens that gap. Opponents may field more aircraft, but they will struggle to find these jets to track them, to engage them. And in close combat, they face aircraft that accelerate faster, turn tighter, and remain effective longer. This is what military planners call overmatch, not advantage. Dominance. It also complicates global defense politics. Advanced aircraft sales rely on technological balance, promises of parity, managed superiority. This engine disrupts that balance. It creates a tier beyond current fifth-generation platforms, including aircraft already exported worldwide, and Israel will guard this capability carefully. But the implications extend beyond manned fighters. Consider unmanned system scale. This engine technology, reduce it, optimize it. Now imagine stealth drones that remain airborne for days, invisible, persistent, patient, or loyal wingmen, flying beside human pilots, carrying weapons, drawing fire, sacrificing themselves, if needed. Human judgment, machine endurance. That combination defines the future of air comm. That other nations understand this. Research budgets are shifting, timelines accelerating, programs being reassessed. The race for next generation propulsion has entered a new phase, and Israel is ahead. This engine becomes a benchmark, a standard others must chase, not because it is flashy, but because it works in the end. This is not just an engineering story. It is a survival story, a small nation refusing to accept imposed limits, using intelligence, necessity, and innovation to rewrite what is possible. This engine does not seek conflict. It prevents it by making the cost of challenge too high. The era of adaptive, intelligent, survivable air power has arrived. And it did not begin in a superpower megafactory. It began with focus, precision, and urgency. The sky will never operate the same way again. If this breakdown gave you new insight into modern air warfare, support the channel by liking the video, subscribe to Warzone TV for more real-world defense analysis, and let us know in the comments how long you think it will take the rest of the world to catch up. Thanks for watching.